2 minutes plus 4 additional from Steve and Robin Comella. Total time 6 minutes.
Carol Carlson, 477 Bruins Trace, Memphis, Tennessee. The last time I spoke to you, I mentioned that I had several family members that were employed by the city of Memphis. And as we hopefully reach some resolution today, hopefully, in the near future, hopefully, I thought this might be a good time for me to tell you about one of those family members. My dad, Lieutenant Edward E. Atkinson, retired, joined the Memphis Police Department in 1951. He proudly served the people of this city. Being a police officer was everything to him. Of course, this was back in the days when the citizens and the city supported their officers, when they were looked at as heroes. He was certainly my hero. My dad walked the streets of downtown Memphis, no matter what the weather. He knew every business owner and every customer in every business downtown. He directed traffic everywhere from school crossings to downtown. He worked the riots in 1968. He worked in the property and evidence room, including the day when our next-door neighbor had evidence brought in on her rape. He gave everything to this city and was so proud of that role. Being a police officer was his identity. It was his heart and soul. And I, in turn, identified myself as a cop's kid. That's why I'm here. I'm a cop's kid. My dad served the city until the late 70s when he retired. And years after he retired, he still introduced himself as a Memphis police officer because that's how he saw himself. On June the 17th of this year, after my dad had passed away in 1995, oh, by the way, let me back up. My dad died in June of 1995 while I was on my way driving here to get to his bedside. I was 1 hour outside of Memphis when he died. And on June the 17th, when you voted to take away health care by taking away the benefits of retirees, my heart broke. And for the first time, the first moment since my dad died, I was thankful that he was gone. My second thought, knowing that what you had just done would have destroyed him, it would have cut his soul to the core. And then I realized that the people that he worked with all those years are sitting out here. You did that to them. You have given them such a sense of betrayal. You have turned your back on my dad and on the people that he worked with. And I have been so ashamed of you. Since that day, I have come here to meetings. I've listened to the rhetoric. I've listened to the stories that have broken my heart, knowing that my dad, except for the fact that I had already lost him, would have been destroyed by your actions. So, I'm hoping, I have hope today. I've watched you in recent weeks. I've watched you come to some realization that the administration has been lying to you. I've watched you figure out that maybe you did not play your best game that particular day. And I've developed a sense of hope that you might do the right thing now. I hope that when you make those decisions, you take action to return a sense of pride to these people out here and to yourselves, and that you extend those benefits to them along with a very heartfelt apology.
Thank you so much.